name is Monica Gola. I'm an LCDC in Houston at Santa Maria Hostel, and I just wanted to thank Lori for the talk she gave today. It was so informative, and I feel like we don't really practice or that we don't know as many things about ethics and boundaries as we should, and I just appreciate the way she went in depth, and I wish that it could have been a longer talk because it was amazing, and I would like to learn more. In fact, I'm going to try to get her to come to our facility and talk to our counselors, so thank you again, Lori.
Lori did an amazing job today. She's so relatable. The information that she gave is practical. We can go back immediately and we're going to be able to implement everything that she gave us today. And we are with Amarillo ISD in Amarillo, Texas.
I recently went to one of Lori Vann's ethics training where she spoke in role ethics, not the traditional boring kind of scare tactic stuff, but I found it to be very applicable for all the therapists in the room. Ways that they can improve their practice, improve their patient care, and stay away from all the downfalls of the boards, everything from note-taking to the way you write your paperwork, and it was just very well done and entertaining. So I highly recommend it to anybody who's considering their yearly ethics. Thanks.
It's a great event. Lori did a great job, and she was really good under pressure, answered people's questions, even though they came in and out of the appropriate times, but she held her cool and she was fantastic. She definitely signed up for a class. I think I will too.
Hi, I'm Karen Pearson, and I have just attended Lori Vann's Marketing 101. I would highly recommend this training for anyone who is looking to go into private practice. It was very informative, and everyone should know exactly what she has to say and get out there and be successful with the information.
Thanks, Lori, for a great presentation. It was phenomenal. One of the best ethics presentations I've seen. I love that you covered all of the rules, regs, and that you also covered safety. And your stories were fantastic, not boring at all.
Hi, I'm Lisa Daniel. I am the licensed specialist in school psychology for Raines ISD.
I'm Candace Craig, educational diagnostician and special ed counselor for Raines ISD.
And we were here today for Lori Vann's training. And it was an excellent training. We've had good reviews from those who attended, not only for the morning session where we had teachers and counselors and administrators, superintendent's office representatives, all had good things to say. That was very impressive, a good talk, very excellent speaker, well knowledgeable about the topics. And even in the afternoon session, practitioners from school-based mental health, community mental health also had good things to say, learned a lot, and increased knowledge about how to work with students with issues related to non-suicidal self-injury, suicidal ideation, and how to work with these students in a variety of ways and interventions, including working with them in groups.
Yes, very informative, got different ideas on working with them in groups on self-injurious behaviors.
A lot of good information. Things that you might not need now, but things to look for in the future, things to maybe, anywhere from your child to friends of your child, just gives us some good tools to use.
I enjoyed learning about how the groups work, how to get the group started, and just how to look at NSSI not as necessarily a call out to suicide, but it can just be simply that they're needing help.
Hi, I'm Renee Bock, and I'm a counselor with Amarillo ISD. And what I enjoyed most about this training was getting some new ideas for a group. Both the questionnaire that was used and also the activities, and I'm looking forward to looking through the activity notebook, workbook, and getting some new ideas from that as well. Thank you.
Lori, I want to thank you so much for an awesome presentation. A lot of good information and a correlation between the self-injury, which is not always intended to take one's life, but rather how it is a coping mechanism. And yet we can also teach individuals other ways to cope that are healthy. So again, a lot of good information, and I appreciate it really very much.
Hi, my name is Pat Greer. I'm attending the Texas Association of Addiction Professionals Conference here in San Antonio, and I just heard Lori Vann present on NSSI and trauma, and the material was well put together. organized in a fashion that gave me the information I needed to pursue further study in my own practice. Miss Lori Vann is a wonderful trainer and presenter. She presented to the Houston Independent School District's elementary school counselors on non-suicidal self-injury and perfectionism making the grade. She did an excellent job. I received a lot of positive feedback about her presentation. She asked very probing, thought-provoking questions. She shared some of her personal life experiences. She just did a wonderful job, and I hope to work with her again in the fall 2021. And I suggest that other school districts take an opportunity to reach out to her and get the knowledge that she shared with our counselors.
Hi, I'm Carly Taylor. I'm with Innovations in Mesa Springs Hospital. I wanted to say a thank you to Lori Vann for presenting on the topic of non-suicidal self-injury. We were able to partner together for a training to a large audience that primarily works with kids and adolescents. And I know based on their feedback, they really appreciated Lori's depth of knowledge and wealth of information, tools and techniques on this topic. And it was really great to work with Lori and be an audience member myself. So thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Tanya Vici. I'm with The Motley Magazine, but I know Lori Vann from working with her for Destinations for Teens, and she was amazing. We had her in to speak and to one of the social work groups, and Lori was on time. She came well prepared. She stood longer than expected, and everyone had an amazing experience. I actually got to see her speak first at a different social worker CE event at a state hospital, and that's when I decided that I wanted Lori to come speak to our group and be a resource for Destinations for Teens at that time. So she is an amazing person. She is so knowledgeable and relatable, which is super important. Well prepared as well. I was so impressed. She came in professional, got everything done, cleaned up, was able to answer questions, and stood, like I said earlier, for an extended amount of time answering every single question for all the people that stood afterwards and wanted to meet her. So Lori, thank you so much for being a part of my life and helping the mental health and substance use disorder community.